Hey, happy Saturday, everybody. I know it's late and we're looking a little ragged. Had a big day, lots of dancing going on, but I said I was going to come live, so I am. Excuse the dirty laundry, let me move it up. Okay, so we're going to do something simple, easy, simple contour, but we're going to do it. Hey, Joyce. All right, so I'm going to do rose water. And I haven't played with my contouring palette in a while. Hey, Mr. Reggie. But we are going to play with it. I have been just doing kind of the simple contour with the Duet sculpting stick or the bronzer. But we're going to go ahead and just play with it tonight and show you how easy it is and what all it involves. So we did rose water, which over time will even out your skin tone, minimize your pores, and then we put on primer, and that's just gonna kind of give us a soft palette to work with, okay? I also haven't done my liquid foundation in a while, so let's do that. It's our Touch Liquid Foundation. I've got Velour. It is a glass, I just lost all my wording, whatever, dropper, thank you. All right, we squeezed what was in the dropper out. We're gonna shake it again. And I'm gonna take my liquid foundation brush. It's actually got, I don't know if you can see that. I'm turning it sideways, maybe you can. Like a little kind of indentation, and that's what we want. So we're gonna make like a 5 that you see on a dice on it. We're gonna do little drops. Hey, Miss Patricia. All right, so we got the 5. We're gonna just polka dot everywhere. Eyelids, lips, neck, literally everywhere. And then we're just gonna do little circles, and that's how we're gonna blend it all together. The trick with the liquid foundation brush is all about the pressure and how you're holding it. So if you notice that you're not getting good coverage with your foundation, back your grip up. So like the closer down you hold it, the more pressure is on it, and that can tend to like wipe the foundation away. So just move your grip back a little bit, and it just loosens the amount of pressure you're applying. And it helps give you a better even coverage. All right. So we've got all blended in. You can always go back and add more, but usually 5 is kind of the trick, okay? But obviously, you can change if needed. I've also got the concealer. I have got Organza tonight. And I am going, I'm actually going to use the foundation brush because that's what I've got. And I'm going to just kind of wiggle it back and forth across the top of the foundation, the concealer. And we're going to do that after we apply foundation, okay? And I'm just kind of brushing it. Any place that you may need a little bit more coverage, that's where you want to do the concealer. And I like to do it on my lids too. Okay, and we're bringing it down in triangular shapes. I hope you had a good week. Sold lots of houses. And I'm just going to kind of use my foundation brush. I didn't change it, didn't wipe it off, didn't do anything. Just blending in the concealer a little bit. Okay. Voila. So, let's go to the contour palette. This is what it is. It comes like our Addiction eye palettes in a box, but I had just taken mine out of the box. But it's got easy steps. Make sure I'm going in the right direction. 1, 2, and 3. And it shows you exactly where you need or want to apply it to get the contour and highlight effect. So the first step is going to be the darkest. underneath. I'm actually going to take we've got a highlighting and contouring brush, and I'm going to take this thicker contouring side, and I'm going to go in this darker number 1. I'm just going to put it on my brush. Don't panic if we get it on as dark, because we got to blend it all together, okay? So we're going to follow the steps. We're going to go underneath, okay? You can always go back and add more to your brush. Going underneath your cheekbone, kind of in the hollow of your cheeks, okay? We're going to go across our hairline. Okay? Do it right underneath. You hop on, say hello. And we're going to slim down the sides of our nose. Y'all have heard me say too that the other simple little trick is like the E and the 3. So if you see, we're still kind of doing that, but we're being more pronounced right now, okay? We're going to move to step number 2. And I'm actually going to go with the other end. All right. We're going to go under the eye. Miss Amanda. All right. We're going to come down the nose. I'm going to kind of V it right here. And we're going to go underneath the dark line also, okay? Now, for step number 3, that's like the highlight, okay? So it's got just a little bit of shimmer to it, nothing major. And I'm going to come back and do it again after I do my eyes. But just so we can all see the placement right at first. I'm going to do it all at one time. Okay? And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go back to the foundation brush, since that's what I use, and I'm going to do the darkest first, okay? And I'm just going to kind of blend it in a little bit underneath. So we don't want to walk around with lines even though we know we put them there. Okay? Because we're going to give the illusion of all these fabulous bold bones in our face, okay? And give us lots of pronounced lines and curves and fabulousness, okay? We just blended it in so we don't have the dark pronounced lines, but we've still got that effect there, okay? I said I was. Maybe I was lying. All right. What in the world did I do with my blush? I know, let's go on to eyes since I can't put my hands on it right this second. I'm not gonna panic. All right. So our eyebrow brush, 2 ends. You've got the flat and you've got the angled. And I'm also gonna play with our eyebrow palette. So you kind of want to draw an outline and then go back in and fill it in. And it's also numbered. Everything's easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So I like to take a little bit of 1 and 2, mix it a little bit. And I need my mirror, sorry. And I'm going to do a line. And don't worry if we get out because we're going to, hey Layla. And you're just kind of making an outline pretty much. And we want it to be bold so we can see what we're doing. But we're not going to stay crazy bold, okay? Like, we're not going to walk out like this. We're going to fix it, girls. Okay? We got our lines. And I'm going to show you how fabulous this is. And now let's just fill in. You're kind of like filling in between. You're just filling it back in. And I don't know if you watched the video the other day, but I learned what the eyebrow brush was for. Yes, it's a learning process. Nobody paying, we're not going out like this. So, eyebrow brush, it is to fade it all together, okay? Blend it all together. So we're just gonna brush it out. blend it in. Some people like the bold eyebrows. That's great. Rock it. You can do it. But I'm going to blend mine together. Okay? Okay, now watch this. Make sure your brush is clean. I have my brush cleaner. I'm just squirting it on the brush I just used to make sure that the browns are off of it, because my little magic eraser right here, I'm gonna show you, it's also a highlighter. Flint! You'll have to go back and watch us do the simple contouring. All right, so, oh sorry, I had something pop up. I'm gonna put in our little magic eraser, and we are going to fix what we want to get our shape right. And we're going to do the same on the other side. Because remember, we brushed the colors in. So now we're just making it even again, okay? Back. Actually, I lied. I'm not going to go back to that. I'm going to go back to the highlighting part of this brush. And just blend that back a little bit. Okay? I still haven't found my blush. I still don't know what I did with it. So, we're going to play with palette 1. Beep. 4 easy steps. Super duper simple. You can do it with any 4 colors you want. I have this one on hand, so that's what we're going to do. I've already got foundation stuff on my eyes. You saw me do that. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to take a pretty dark color. It's Chipper. It's a matte brown. I'm going to take my fluffy blending brush. Brenna! I'm going to twirl it in that chipper, okay? So this is number 1. We're doing 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to start circles, and we are just going to do the outer third of our eyeball, okay? Outer third, outer third. Cheer myself on. Okay? Let's go to the other side. Little circles. Got my eyes closed, hope it's working well. Chipper, this is the matte, and we're using the blending brush. Okay? And we want, this is like our transition color. Oh, we got a visitor. What do you got, Mr. Thomas? Chloe's mama's here. All right, you see that? So this is going to be our transition color. And we're getting it pretty dark just because I want us to be able to see what else is going on. Okay? All right, so next I'm going to take our deluxe brush, and you can't see that because I don't know what I did. Before with the brush cleaner, when I was washing it, it got stuck in my sink, and I think I turned on the garbage disposal, but this end was survived. So, next, hey, Lacey. All right, so next I'm gonna take a shimmery color, and I think I have to decide which one I wanna do real quick. I'm gonna do the Sincere. It's the second color. So this is number 2. Number 1, we did all over the outer third. I lied, I'm not ready to do that yet. I'm gonna take this was the brow brush we just used, okay? And I am going to take that in the darker forthright. And I'm using the flat edge. And this is what we're gonna do in the outer V. Sorry, I got ahead of myself. Got a little excited because I love me some shimmers. You can definitely use the crease brush here. I'll use the crease brush on the other side. But I don't have a whole lot of eyeball to work with. And I feel like I have more control with a stiffer brush, okay? So we did the V, but I'm bringing it out, okay? So I took a matte brown and then a darker matte brown. We got another visitor with Sissy. All right, so let's grab, hey sis. I'll show you with, this is the crease brush for the other side. I'm still in Forthright. It's the darker of the browns. It's right there in the blue holder. We lost the retainer for a second. It's okay. All right. So this side we'll do the crease brush for you. We're going to do the V and just pull it in a little bit. I just feel like I have a little more control with the other one. If you have great, big, fabulous eyelids, go for it. Okay. Got it? Now we're going to go to the deluxe brush with the Sincere. And I'm just going to kind of pat all over. This is the entire lid. So from inner corner to outer corner. And it just kind of helps. It's my pencil sharpeners. We're just going to pat it all together. I'm not sure. I don't know. All right, and that just helps blend it all together, even though we had those first 3 steps. And then I'm going to take the brightest of the bright, which is going to be this brassy. Thomas is taking my tools apart. All right, so we're going to take this brassy, and we're just going to do a pop of color here in the corner. And just a tinge up right there. Nothing major. This angled brow brush that I used in the outer V with Forthright. I couldn't talk. Forthright. I'm just gonna smudge a little bit under my bottom lash line, okay? Just to bring that color down some. It's not a super deep, dark anything. Just enough to give it a little color. I am going to go back and just blend in with the highlighting end of the contour brush. Whatever brushes I'm using that day, I find multiple uses for them. I don't use it for just one thing, okay? And that's all blended together. And I'll take a better picture where you can see it. But it just comes together really good. For our lips, hey, can you get a blush out of my big trunk out there? Since I can't put my hands on it. Just the big black. We're going to play with these. These are our lip powders. New colors coming out September 1st. We have the original 3 colors. Blah. We got Casual, Captivating, and Curvaceous, which is super bright red and it's gorgeous. We're not going to use it right now. Huh? Oh, it's square. It should be near the second, I think it's on the second row. Okay, so it's got this little applicator. It actually is powder, okay? I've done this so y'all can see. I'm gonna show you. I don't know how to hold my hand. Powder, you see that pour out? Powder, yes. But, so it's definitely powder. But when you put it on, it turns into a lipstick consistency. Now we have everybody. Now we have Rosie and me in here too. All right. but they're pretty. They're super duper easy and they stay on great. All right, so my fabulous helper over here went and got me a blush. We have got Seductive. Got my blush brush. So we did the contouring colors there, and we're putting this right above where we did the dark contouring color, okay? See that? Underneath, like where you suck in, that would have been the dark contouring color. Oh, good. All right, so final step, actually next to final, I lied. We're gonna do the finishing powder. Comes with the brush. You turn it upside down and you pump it to get the powder down, and then we're gonna do circles, okay? This has the SPF powder in it, and it's pretty much Photoshop in a bottle. It helps diffuse the light, which gives the appearance of flawless skin. You put it over your makeup, it's got the SPF, and it doesn't change the color of the makeup you've already put on.
Which one do you like?
Ooh, I like them all. Sorry, now I gotta bread playing with my colors. Alright. Also, can you show that for just a second so the light's not in behind me? Thank you. Got the waterproof black mascara. You can, the top is a different shape. So you can see, like, this is the regular Epic, and this is the waterproof Epic. Waterproof Epic. You can see it's more square, and this one is cylindrical. So let's take. We're gonna see this. We're gonna fix that. That's what happens. Well, I mean, not normally, but with me. We'll wiggle from the bottom up. And I do my bottom lashes. Not everybody does, but I do.
No, don't do it.
I also like to concentrate on this outer corner. Okay. And it goes on super duper smooth. Whoa.
Don't stop.
Hey, be easy, be sweet. So if you have that boo-boo, or you sneeze, whatever may happen while you're putting it on, let it dry first, okay? Let's do the other side. We'll go from the base out. It's getting bedtime, my people get a little antsy around here. Excuse the mess. You can kind of blink your way through it if you need to. Whatever you need to do. Miss Kara! Oh, Miss Jana! You surprised me with your picture of the girls. Alright. Oh, I did it again. I'm too late. It's too late at night for me to be doing this, Miss Jana. Alright, so while this boo-boo dries, we're going to fix this boo-boo. I got my little Q-tip. And it just gently, hey, here's Marin. You see that? Gently brushes off. Didn't take any makeup off. We just took off the mascara. You see that? So you're not ruining your whole face. But please let it dry. If you try and take it off while it's wet, that will cause problems. Alright, so let's fix this one that I did. You just gently. Alright, let that one dry now. But that's okay. Cause it's visible. But do you see the difference? I waited for that one to dry and that one not. So it smudged a little bit. And you can even see on here, it took a little, where's my camera? Took a little bit of the brown off. So, to how I clean my brushes, I'm going to take the foundation brush that we used and just go right up underneath it, okay? Sometimes if you do that, I do like to go back and just touch the mascara up again. It just seems to get it back in its correct place. Can I act right this time, please? Okay. And that's it. So we did 1, 2, 3, 4 with the palette. We did the contouring. Go back and check it out. Super duper simple. Do I do it all the time? No. But it is simple. It's fun. It's got numbers, shows you where to put it, and it's gonna slim. It's gonna give some great shape to your face and all that. If y'all have any questions, let me know. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend, and I will see you soon. Bye.